Have you ever wondered if it's possible to experience an overnight transformation that changes everything? Picture this. One moment, you're stuck in the same old routine, struggling to make ends meet, and the next, you're living a life of abundance, wealth, and spiritual power. What if I told you that this kind of transformation isn't just a fantasy, but a reality for the chosen ones? Those who are selected for this divine shift will experience a complete rebirth, physically, mentally, and spiritually. It's a process that aligns with the universe, unlocking doors to prosperity and success that were once closed. And the best part? This change doesn't take years. It happens in just one night. But don't get too comfortable. This transformation isn't for everyone. It's reserved for the 1% who are ready to step into their true power. This shift is not about luck. It's about being aligned with your purpose, the kind of alignment that allows you to rise above your challenges and emerge victorious. Imagine attracting the respect and admiration of others effortlessly, overcoming financial struggles, and stepping into a role that you were always destined for. If you're ready for a transformation that goes beyond the ordinary, this message is for you. Something is shifting. While the world sleeps, a select few are undergoing a transformation so profound that by morning, they won't even recognize themselves. This isn't just a subtle change, it's a complete rebirth. The kind of shift that alters everything: how they look, how they feel, and how the world reacts to them. It's as if an invisible switch has been flipped, catapulting them into a reality where they are no longer overlooked, doubted, or struggling. For those who have felt stuck, weighed down by past failures, or trapped in cycles of hardship, this is the moment of liberation. The baggage of yesterday? Gone. The struggles that once defined them? Erased. Imagine waking up with a renewed sense of purpose, an undeniable aura of power, and the kind of clarity that makes every decision effortless. This is what's happening, right now. But here's the catch. Not everyone is experiencing it. While some wake up feeling exactly the same, the chosen ones rise with an energy that defies logic. Their confidence? Unshakable. Their presence? Magnetic. People who once ignored them suddenly take notice. Old doubts and insecurities vanish like smoke, replaced by an inner knowing that success, wealth, and prosperity are now within their grasp. It's not just an internal shift, it's visible to the outside world. Their skin glows differently. Their eyes hold an intensity that wasn't there before, and their posture exudes silent authority. Even their voice carries more weight. Have you ever seen someone walk into a room and instantly command attention without saying a word? That's the transformation in action. It's undeniable, and it's happening overnight. What's even more shocking is how effortlessly everything begins to align. Opportunities that once seemed out of reach start appearing as if they were there all along, just waiting for this moment. The financial struggles, the endless waiting, the frustration, they all dissolve. It's as if the universe itself has decided that it's finally time to reward them. This isn't a coincidence. This is divine intervention at work. But why now? Why them? That's the part most people will never understand. This transformation isn't random, it's a calling. A silent invitation from the universe to step into a new reality. And only those who are truly ready will receive it. The rest, they'll keep living the same life, unaware that something extraordinary just unfolded before their eyes. And for the ones who have been chosen, this is just the beginning. Because what comes next is even more astonishing. This transformation isn't for everyone. It's reserved for the elite few, the 1% who are always destined for something greater. Not everyone is meant to experience this transformation. This shift isn't for the masses. It's reserved for the few, the 1% who are always meant to rise above the ordinary. While most people continue their routine, trapped in cycles of doubt and limitation, the chosen ones break free. They aren't just lucky, they are destined. This isn't about mere chance. It's about alignment with something greater, a spiritual awakening that separates them from the rest. The chosen ones have always felt different, haven't they? From a young age, they knew they didn't quite fit in. Society tried to mold them, convince them to play small, to follow the same path as everyone else. But deep inside, they carried a knowing, an unshakable feeling that they were meant for more. And now, that truth is finally being revealed. This transformation is the universe's confirmation. They were never meant to be ordinary. But with great transformation comes separation. This is where many struggle, realizing that not everyone can come along for the journey. Old friends start feeling distant, certain relationships no longer make sense, and the world that once felt familiar begins to change. It's not personal, it's necessary. Just like a snake sheds its skin, the chosen ones must release what no longer serves them. Those who resist this truth will only delay their destiny. Ever noticed how the wealthiest, most powerful individuals operate differently? They don't move with the crowd, they lead it. They don't explain themselves, they just rise. This is the path of the chosen ones. Their journey isn't about proving anything to others, it's about embodying their true nature. The moment they stop seeking validation and fully step into their power, everything shifts. They don't chase abundance, abundance chases them. This transformation is a rebirth, a moment where they step out of the shadows and into their full potential. It's like waking up and finally seeing the world as it truly is, full of infinite possibilities, untapped wealth, and opportunities waiting to be claimed. While the rest hesitate, the chosen ones move forward, driven by an inner certainty that can't be explained, only felt. But here's the truth that most people won't admit. Not everyone wants to see them win. The moment their light starts shining brighter, some will try to dim it. Jealousy, doubt, and even betrayal may surface, but these are just tests. The ones who survive these trials emerge stronger, wiser, and completely unstoppable. And once they embrace this new version of themselves, there's no going back. Because what happens next is even more powerful. This isn't just a mental or emotional shift. It's a full-body transformation, a renewal that enhances not just the spirit, but the mind and the physical form itself. This transformation isn't just internal, it's visible. The chosen ones will wake up and barely recognize themselves. Their energy shifts so profoundly that even their physical appearance reflects it. Their skin glows, their posture straightens, their eyes radiate a new intensity. It's not magic, it's alignment. When the mind and spirit evolve, the body follows. It's why those who truly embrace their destiny seem ageless, magnetic, and full of life. The mind undergoes a complete reset. Old doubts and fears dissolve, replaced by an unshakable confidence. The chosen ones stop second-guessing themselves, stop overanalyzing, stop seeking permission. Their thoughts become razor-sharp, their focus unwavering. They understand that every decision either moves them closer to prosperity or keeps them stuck. And with this clarity, they begin making choices that only the top 1% make, ones that lead to wealth, success, and ultimate freedom. Spiritual renewal is the foundation of everything. This isn't about religion, it's about deep, unbreakable connection. The chosen ones tap into an ancient wisdom that few ever access. They start seeing signs everywhere, synchronicities, repeating numbers, vivid dreams guiding them. Meditation becomes more than a practice, it's a gateway to knowledge. They no longer just read about spirituality, they embody it. And through this, their energy shifts so drastically that others can feel it before they even speak. But let's talk about strength, because this transformation isn't just about looking or feeling better. It brings real, undeniable power. Suddenly, the chosen ones can endure what once drained them. Their stamina increases, their resilience becomes unmatched. Late nights of worry are replaced with peaceful sleep. They wake up with more energy, move with more purpose, and even their physical endurance improves. Why? Because when the mind is clear, the body follows. And then there's the financial shift. When someone aligns mentally, spiritually, and physically, money follows naturally. The chosen ones will notice an increase in opportunities, unexpected financial breakthroughs, and wealth flowing in ways they never imagined. This isn't luck, it's attraction. They're vibrating on a higher frequency, one that prosperity naturally gravitates toward. The wealthiest people in history have known this. True success starts from within. Everything begins to connect. Their presence commands attention, their aura speaks before they do. People start treating them differently, offering respect, admiration, even curiosity. What changed, others will ask. But the truth is, they didn't change. They finally became who they were always meant to be. This is the power of full alignment, and once it begins, there's no stopping it, because something even bigger is happening. The chosen ones aren't just attracting admiration. They're drawing in influence, power, and an energy so magnetic that even those who once overlooked them will take notice. There's something undeniable about those who step into their true power. The chosen ones don't chase attention, it finds them. They walk into a room and heads turn. Not because of what they wear or how they look, but because their energy demands it. This transformation unlocks a presence so strong that even those who once dismissed them now feel drawn in. It's not arrogance, it's the quiet confidence of someone who has finally embraced their destiny. People start listening differently. Words that were once ignored now carry weight. The chosen ones no longer have to prove themselves. Their energy does it for them. They speak and others pause. They move and others follow. It's the kind of influence that can't be faked. It's built from resilience, wisdom, and an unshakable connection to something greater. They become living proof that true power isn't taken, it's earned. Even skeptics feel it. The ones who once doubted, questioned, or even mocked them suddenly look at them with curiosity. What changed? How did they go from overlooked to unforgettable? The answer is simple: alignment. When the mind, body, and spirit are in sync, it creates an energy so powerful that even those who don't understand it are affected. It's why successful people seem to glow. They've tapped into a level of certainty that most never reach. But this isn't just about admiration, it's about influence. The chosen ones start noticing how people gravitate toward them for guidance, support, or even just to be in their presence. Strangers open up to them. Friends seek their advice. Even authority figures acknowledge them differently. This is the mark of someone stepping into their higher calling. They no longer need to ask for a seat at the table. Their presence alone ensures they belong. Magnetic energy also shifts relationships. Those who once drained them naturally fade away, while high-value connections begin to form. Business opportunities appear. Mentors take notice. The right people show up at exactly the right time. It's not coincidence. It's attraction at work. The chosen ones don't just hope for prosperity, they embody the energy that pulls it toward them. And in doing so, they open doors they never even knew existed. This newfound influence isn't just personal, it extends into every area of life. Social circles evolve, financial opportunities expand, and even enemies become silent. Why? Because true power doesn't need revenge, it outgrows negativity. The chosen ones don't waste energy proving their worth. They focus on building, growing, and receiving what is rightfully theirs. And in return, the universe rewards them with more than they ever imagined. But what happens when influence meets abundance? When the power of attraction merges with financial breakthroughs? That's when everything changes. Every chosen one has walked through fire. The struggles, betrayals, and hardships weren't random. They were tests. Life wasn't punishing them, it was preparing them. Every rejection, every loss, every moment of doubt was sharpening them like a blade. While others crumbled under pressure, they endured. They didn't just survive, they adapted. And now that resilience is turning into unstoppable strength. Think about the toughest moments, the times they felt abandoned, misunderstood, or completely alone. Those weren't signs of failure, they were signs of transformation. Just like a diamond is formed under immense pressure, the chosen ones were being refined. The pain wasn't there to break them, it was there to shape them into something greater. The moment they realize this, the past stops being a burden and becomes proof of their unshakable power. It's no accident that successful people have stories of struggle. The billionaire who was once homeless, the leader who was once ridiculed, the enlightened master who was once lost. All of them had to walk through darkness before stepping into their light. The chosen ones are no different. Their hardships were never setbacks, they were setups. Life was never against them. It was just making sure they were ready to handle what's coming. And what's coming is abundance. The struggle is proof that something incredible is on the horizon. But here's the key: those who remain bitter stay stuck. The chosen ones, however, turn their pain into fuel. Instead of asking, "Why did this happen to me?" they ask, "What did this teach me?" That shift in mindset alone is enough to open doors that once seemed impossible to reach. Betrayal? That was a lesson in discernment. Financial struggles? That was a lesson in resourcefulness. Isolation? That was time meant for self-discovery. Nothing was wasted. Every experience was a stepping stone, leading them to this exact moment. And now as they rise, those who once doubted them will watch in disbelief. Because while everyone else was looking for shortcuts, the chosen ones were mastering resilience. Now, they no longer fear obstacles. They embrace them. They've learned that every setback is just a setup for an even greater comeback. Challenges that once seemed overwhelming now look like opportunities. The chosen ones don't wait for permission to succeed. They create their own path. And the best part? They're just getting started. Because once struggle turns into strength, the next phase begins, the sudden and undeniable arrival of financial abundance. For the chosen ones, wealth doesn't trickle in, it arrives like a tidal wave. After years of struggle, setbacks, and unseen effort, financial abundance appears almost overnight. But here's the truth, it was never really sudden. The universe was aligning things in the background, testing patience, resilience, and faith. And now, everything clicks into place. Money, opportunities, and resources begin flowing effortlessly, almost as if fate itself had flipped a switch. Have you ever noticed how some people go from nothing to everything in the blink of an eye? It's not luck, it's alignment. The chosen ones don't just stumble into wealth. They step into it because they've done the inner work. They've faced rejection, learned discipline, and developed an unstoppable mindset. And when the energy shifts, prosperity follows. One moment, they're struggling to make ends meet. The next, they're attracting wealth in ways they never imagined. But here's the kicker. Abundance isn't just about money. It's about choices, freedom, and impact. Suddenly, they can invest in their dreams, support their loved ones, and live without the weight of financial stress. Bills that once caused anxiety are now paid effortlessly. The opportunities that once seemed out of reach are now within grasp. The chosen ones are no longer fighting for survival, they're thriving. And it's not just about earning, it's about attracting. Wealth starts showing up in unexpected ways. A sudden promotion, a business idea that takes off, a chance encounter that leads to a life-changing deal. The energy shift is undeniable. People who once overlooked them now seek their advice. Money, which once seemed like an uphill battle, now flows like a river. It's not magic. It's the result of unseen spiritual work finally paying off. This is why financial abundance doesn't surprise the chosen ones. It confirms what they always knew deep down. They were meant for more. They were never supposed to live in lack or struggle forever. Every hardship they endured was a setup for this exact moment. And now that the blessings have arrived, they no longer question whether they deserve them. They step into prosperity with confidence, knowing it's just the beginning. Now a new question arises. What will they do with this wealth? Will they hoard it, fearing it might disappear? Or will they use it to expand, uplift, and create even more opportunities? The true power of financial abundance isn't just in receiving, it's in knowing how to use it wisely. The chosen ones understand that wealth isn't just for personal gain, it's a tool for greater impact. And just when they start feeling comfortable, they realize something even bigger is happening. This shift wasn't random, it was divine. Everything that led up to this moment was orchestrated with perfect timing. And what comes next is even more extraordinary. The chosen ones are no longer the people they once were. They've undergone a profound shift, an awakening that has redefined their very essence. It's not just a change in circumstances, it's a complete overhaul of who they are at their core. They are stepping into a new identity, one that commands respect, admiration, and trust. The world sees them differently now, and so do they. This transformation isn't about becoming someone else, it's about embracing who they were always meant to be. It's as if a veil has been lifted, revealing their true power. The hesitation, the uncertainty, the fear that once held them back, all of it is gone. They now stand tall, aligned with their highest potential, and the world responds to that energy. People can't help but take notice. Let's talk about confidence. This new identity isn't born overnight. It's the result of years of struggle, faith, and perseverance. But now that it's here, it's undeniable. It's the kind of confidence that attracts opportunities, that opens doors without effort, that inspires others to follow suit. The chosen ones don't have to chase success anymore. It follows them. Their presence alone speaks volumes. And here's the magic. It's contagious. As they embody their true identity, others around them begin to awaken as well. People feel the shift. They start to believe that they too can become more, do more, and have more. The chosen ones serve as a living blueprint, a real-world example of what happens when someone steps fully into their purpose. Their influence is magnetic, and they lead by example, showing others the way to their own transformation. This isn't about superficial changes. It's about a deep, soul-level transformation. Their wealth, their abundance, their prosperity. These are byproducts of this new identity. They don't have to chase these things because they've tapped into a higher frequency. Their aura now radiates an energy that naturally attracts everything they desire. Money, success, love, respect, they're all drawn to them effortlessly. But let's not forget that with this newfound power comes responsibility. The chosen ones are no longer just individuals. They are leaders, guides, and sources of inspiration. Their actions have far-reaching consequences. What they do, what they say, how they carry themselves. It all matters. Their journey, their transformation, and their energy have the potential to impact lives in ways they may not even fully realize. In the end, this powerful identity is about more than just the chosen ones. It's about the ripple effect they create. As they step into their greatness, they invite others to do the same. They inspire a collective rise where every individual begins to recognize their own worth, their own power. And when that happens, the world changes. Every chosen one carries a story, a journey marked by trials, setbacks, and moments of doubt. But what separates them from the rest is their unwavering faith. They didn't quit when life got hard. They didn't give up when the odds were against them. Instead, they kept pushing forward, trusting that something greater was on the horizon. And now, their transformation stands as living proof that faith is rewarded. Think about all the moments they wanted to walk away. The times when nothing made sense, when doors kept slamming shut, when their dreams felt out of reach. Any ordinary person would have surrendered. But the chosen ones, they held on. They endured. They refused to believe that struggle was their final destination. And because of that resilience, they're now stepping into a reality most only dream of. This isn't just about personal victory. It's about being an example. People are watching, taking notes, drawing inspiration. Friends, family, even strangers who once doubted them are now forced to ask, how did they do it? The answer is simple: faith and perseverance. The chosen ones don't just talk about transformation, they embody it. And by doing so, they awaken something deep in others. The belief that they too can rise. And let's be real, many will try to downplay their success. Some will say it was luck. Others will try to rewrite their past, ignoring the struggles they faced. But the chosen ones don't need validation. They know what they've been through. They remember the nights they cried in silence, the days they battled self-doubt, the sacrifices they made. Their transformation isn't for show. It's a testament to the power of endurance. Look at history. Every great leader, every spiritual guide, every force of change endured their own crucible of trials. The Buddha himself left behind a life of luxury, faced hardship, and devoted years to seeking enlightenment. It wasn't an easy path, but his perseverance led to a wisdom that changed the world. The chosen ones walk that same path, turning suffering into strength, struggle into wisdom, and faith into miracles. This is why their journey is far bigger than just themselves. They are proof that no setback is final, that no failure is permanent. Every scar, every painful chapter, every moment of uncertainty, it all led to this moment. They stand now as living evidence that faith can move mountains, that perseverance is the secret weapon of the chosen. Their success isn't just personal, it's a beacon of hope for others. And the best part? This is just the beginning. The world hasn't even seen the full extent of their power yet. They are stepping into their true identity, radiating with an energy that can't be ignored. And soon, their testimony will do more than just inspire, it will transform lives. Because when the chosen ones rise, they don't rise alone. The chosen ones are no longer the people they once were. They've undergone a profound shift, an awakening that has redefined their very essence. It's not just a change in circumstances, it's a complete overhaul of who they are at their core. They are stepping into a new identity, one that commands respect, admiration, and trust. The world sees them differently now, and so do they. This transformation isn't about becoming someone else, it's about embracing who they were always meant to be. It's as if a veil has been lifted, revealing their true power. The hesitation, the uncertainty, the fear that once held them back, all of it is gone. They now stand tall, aligned with their highest potential, and the world responds to that energy. People can't help but take notice. Let's talk about confidence. This new identity isn't born overnight. It's the result of years of struggle, faith, and perseverance. But now that it's here, it's undeniable. It's the kind of confidence that attracts opportunities, that opens doors without effort, that inspires others to follow suit. The chosen ones don't have to chase success anymore. It follows them. Their presence alone speaks volumes. And here's the magic. It's contagious. As they embody their true identity, others around them begin to awaken as well. People feel the shift. They start to believe that they too can become more, do more, and have more. The chosen ones serve as a living blueprint, a real-world example of what happens when someone steps fully into their purpose. Their influence is magnetic, and they lead by example, showing others the way to their own transformation. This isn't about superficial changes. It's about a deep, soul-level transformation. Their wealth, their abundance, their prosperity. These are byproducts of this new identity. They don't have to chase these things because they've tapped into a higher frequency. Their aura now radiates an energy that naturally attracts everything they desire. Money, success, love, respect, they're all drawn to them effortlessly. But let's not forget that with this newfound power comes responsibility. The chosen ones are no longer just individuals. They are leaders, guides, and sources of inspiration. Their actions have far-reaching consequences. What they do, what they say, how they carry themselves. It all matters. Their journey, their transformation, and their energy have the potential to impact lives in ways they may not even fully realize. In the end, this powerful identity is about more than just the chosen ones. It's about the ripple effect they create. As they step into their greatness, they invite others to do the same. They inspire a collective rise where every individual begins to recognize their own worth, their own power. And when that happens, the world changes. Now that you've absorbed these transformative insights, are you ready to step into your power and embrace the abundance that's waiting for you? The key to unlocking your true potential lies within your faith, your perseverance, and your ability to transform your life. Reflect on the struggles you've overcome and the strength you've built. Do you truly believe that a life of prosperity and divine favor is within your reach? It's time to make that belief your reality. So, how will you apply this newfound knowledge? Are you willing to take the necessary steps to align yourself with the energy of transformation and abundance? Remember, the journey to a powerful new identity begins with one decision. Will you choose to embrace the life you deserve? If you found this message inspiring, subscribe to our channel and activate the notifications. We've only just begun this journey together, and there's so much more to discover as we dive deeper into the world of spiritual growth, abundance, and transformation. Stay tuned.